Wait, hang on, what's going on? Wait, hang on. Now, he's back? Okay.
Bismillah. Bismillah, Baba like King David, I probably could have it all. And yeah, I say the giant, but I ain't do it for Saul. If I ever gave you my heart, baby, it's from the call. I can't let my father down, I'll never join the occult. I don't care if they offer me everything in the vault. They know what I'm here for. Baba like Marshawn, tree of life, we gon' run it up the middle for Islam. And we don't take lightly to no one burning Quran. So for that, we gon' turn your whole country into a mosque. Either that, you take Shahada, or we feed you to the dogs. And after that, we at Friends Stadium calling the Adon. This for little otaku who grew up in Korea. Know everything about anime, but nothing about freedom. This is for my niggas in them private home prisons. We gon' bring them back to the village like Sasuke Uchiha. And this is for my parents who refused to take the deal when they said you could have your son, but not Gabrielle and Maria. And fuck it, this for hip-hop, cause I remember stealing 3 copies of that album Cold Drop with no feature. Grade 8 Vegeta, all green Adidas. Crescent clip, the chopper got a full moon defense. Women were my weakness. Before I had 3 kids, thinking about my father, he died with all his secrets. I close my eyes and I can see Isaac wearing a kufi. Nobu Naga Baba, my nephew's like Mitsurugi. Xavier took a Shahada, he was only 8. So to me, the only top G I know is Shabubi. But it's free take, grab the tanks and the Uzis. Only if they knew me. Shoot the devil in the temple, watch it go kablooey. The Uma on my back like Banjo-Kazooie. Pull up in a mobile suit Gundam, I'm Hero Yui. DDG on YouTube, trying to turn your kids into Stewie. And shorty dressed in all blood money, she like a ruby. Get it? Damn train wreck in Palestine, the rain was acidic. I think China was trying to get us. And Lorenzo look like Miles Morales, yeah, he that ninja. Time to go into action like damn, go figure. Bismillah, Bismillah, There's like no meetings in Soho, but this was my first time and I had a life meeting in Soho on the corner of NoHo. But that's just how it go, bro. Flowing from the ground, nigga looking like Gojo. I was monkeying around like Mojo, Jojo. Out in Acme with my stomach empty, I needed JoJo's. But never mind that, that's just a promo. Bismillah, Hasbunallah, Billah. Josiah Ali, all praise due to Allah. For real. Bismillah, Yeah, they say no meetings in Soho, but this was my first time. Had a lifetime meeting when I got to Soho. I was monkeying around like Mojo, Jojo, but never mind that, that's just for promo. But
You got any more?
Yeah, Bismillah, I do, for real. Bismillah, Lil' bro just went big bro on his kinfolk, got his Joni vest. Only friend I know is Ya Allah, cause he know me best. The devil try and get me, but trust me, it's a holy test. A'udhu billahi minesh. Foot on his neck, Mikael said I will move an inch. The devil gon' hold his breath until the day of judgment. Al-Bayit me conquer the west. Numbers lie, trust me they lie. Say I was 86, numbers lie, trust me they lie. Her stomach got butterflies before kids later. Her stomach, the butterfly effect. Yeah, Yakub, they want me up Jacob's side up, I ain't climbing yet. Fear of heights, my altitude enough to make me catch my breath. Raphael selling me to breathe, they think I'm fabulous. In the kitchen, in between Master Chief and Master Chef. In between the lines like Bruce Lee with scratches on his chest. Bismillah. In between the lines like Bruce Lee with scratches on his chest. A loose sleep for only help me pass the test. My loose sleep was like my only friend that helped me pass the test. Bismillah. So no meetings in Soho, but this was my first time and I had a lifetime changing meeting in Soho. I was on a corner across the street from NoHo, but never mind that, cause that was just for the promo. But I was falling from the ground, monkeying around like Mojo, Jojo, in between mixed with a little Gojo. But tears in my eyes, pain on my face, fear in my heart, I still got my blade. Ain't to you vampires, I think I'm laid. Ain't to you vampires, I'm building an empire. Ain't to you vampires, no you ain't slave. In other words, you might have a two-face, but you ain't Harvey Dent, you ain't Two-Face. I was out in Manhattan, I was feeling like Bruce. I told Trump we need to start a truce between you and the people, cause we the truth. I could check you if I was on the news. They probably wanna see me in a noose. The samurai breaking out the cocoon. All blue lotus, at least it's blue. I sky still crying, at least it's blue. But no more meetings in Soho, but this was my first time and I had a lifetime meeting in Soho. On the corner across the street from NoHo. I was monkeying around like Mojo Jojo, using the 6 like I was Gojo, but never mind all that, that's just for the promo. Never mind all that, that's just, but
Nice.
Yes, sir.